We good? All right. This is Way Back When, episode 8. In response to my comment I made last Thursday about I remember way back when fighting a friend didn't mean the end of a friendship. And I bring this up for a couple different reasons. Obviously, having had friends in the past that I done fell out with, you get to a point in your life again. I'm at that point in my life of reflection, so I'm looking back on a lot of things. I'm like, okay, what could I have done better? What could I have done to lessen the blow, that occurred between me and another person? And and when I think about it, I'm like, well, damn, I done probably had over my lifetime probably nearly nearly a dozen fights, and I done fought for all manner of reasons. Uh, Fought for respect, uh, fought for disrespect, fought for maybe someone not understanding me as a person, understanding my viewpoints. Um, Obviously, I fought over racism. Believe it or not, um, I done fought over all manner of things, and what it helped me understand is that just because I fought these individuals, it didn't mean I had to fall out with them. It didn't mean that we could no longer be friends or become friends. Now I can't recall any time that I done fought someone that wasn't my friend prior to us becoming friends later, but I can recall a time where I was supposed to fight somebody. We didn't end up fighting for whatever reason. He didn't show. I didn't show. I can't really recall at this time, but um, ain't no love lost. You know what I mean? So um, I think it's important, especially moving forward in life, that you don't hold no grudges. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're a friend, you're a friend for a reason. If y'all was building something, it's for a reason. And I think people lose sight of that for a lot of different reasons. I mean, we could say it may be for some type of monetary gain. Maybe the shares aren't equal. You know what I mean? Maybe someone is getting more than the other. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to consider maybe someone contributed more than the other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it always got to be a mutual respect between friends, but you got to know your boundaries as a friend too. If you know this person, you know what's gonna trigger them. You know what I'm saying? You know what's gonna make them feel that compassion, gonna feel that empathy towards you. And if you pressing that button and you keep pressing that button, you know what I'm saying? Eventually that button gonna stop working. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even to this day, you know what I mean? I didn't even got to a point. I don't mind helping anybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're around me and you were somewhere I can reach or you can contact me, but don't let it be every time I hear from you, you need help. You know what I mean? That I'm like, damn, is this person actually helping themselves? Because hell, like, at this point in our age, shit, most people my age got kids. And if they don't got kids, they got some type of level of responsibility where they can't probably rely on you to give them that level of support. So like I tell people all the time, ain't no love lost. You know, again, I can recall fighting one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? He know who he is. Still one of my ace boon coons to this day. We fought, out of a disagreement. I can't really remember exactly why we were fighting. But it was an emotional moment in his life. I was there as a supportive element, like usually I am as a friend, but it came to a point where maybe he thought that I was looking down on him, for his situation. I can tell you right now that wasn't the case, but maybe at that time, maybe it appeared that way, So, in being this age that we are now, shit, I can apologize for my faults. I'm like, damn, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was doing things when I was young because I was, I didn't know who my friends was, so I wasn't really trying to keep a lot of folks around me. I mean, I had enough family, so I didn't need a lot of friends, and that's how most people was around my community. I mean, if you got a big family, you don't need a bunch of friends. Naturally, people gonna be attracted to you because I mean, you got so much. You know what I mean? That energy is in you. You know what I mean? That life is in you. It's coming through you, and it's obvious to see. Obviously, I don't like when to see people fall out. But if you falling out for a reason, you know what I mean? Some every friendship, every relationship, everything ain't meant to last forever. and really knowing what that end goal is, even in a friendship. I know people don't want to hear that, like, damn, you my friend, but I only want you to be my friend for a couple years, and I want to move on to other friends. I mean, who really want to hear that? Who really want to say that to somebody? But, you got to get to a point, you got to know where, that fork in the road, you know what I'm saying? Where things divide, as you grow and you mature in your profession and in your life and in your role, you got to know things going to change. That same thing, it was easy when we was young to bang it out, you know what I'm saying, and be cool. But when you older and shit, that level of disrespect just tends to last a little bit longer, because you either past your prime or during your prime, and you really just don't got time. You're like, I just can't. You rather just exit out of your life than just be going back, accepting apologies, delivering apologies, whatever the case may be, because that sting, it's when that thing bites, it's still gonna sting. So at least for a little while, But I can tell you from experiences past, especially in my own personal life, especially with my kids' moms. I mean, like, we could argue like hell. You know what I mean? We could call each other everything, but a child of God. And for some odd, strange reason, we can come back to, because that friendship, that initial bond, that love was there, and that's what people need to understand. Obviously, with the social media tip, you want everybody to understand where you coming from and what your feelings are. And I understand it, you know what I'm saying? But never am I trying to tear any of my friends down, tear any of my loved ones down because of some feelings that I had. I might run to one of my other friends and talk some shit for a little minute just to vent. You know what I mean? I got to get this off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard on my heart. I may not even be able to go to that direct source and tell them exactly at that point what the issue is. But I know deep down, it's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Let me just let my emotional feelings, or let me have some emotional intelligence about myself and how I'm feeling about the situation first. Let me go ahead and deal with that. All right, is it something that I should really be upset about? I mean, sometimes it ain't, you know what I mean? Because if you tell the wrong person how you mad at somebody else, you done got them riled up. Now both of y'all riled up. Somebody liable to say some shit gonna pop off, and somebody might get hurt. At the end of the day, and so you just gotta have an understanding of these things. I mean, obviously having a lot of people around you, you got a lot of people to get different perspectives from. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you got to know what's in your heart. You got to know why you're doing these things. You got to know why you're dealing with these individuals. You got to know why you got to stop dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? Do you got to explain it to them? When you grown, you really don't. You know what I'm saying? But the courtesy is, hey, because everybody can't take that. Hey, I can't deal with you right now. I got to, just be busy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm busy. I got this going on. We still whatever. But, things can't be like how they was, and so I wish a lot of friendships that did fall apart could come back to, or at least have a clean break. You know what I'm saying? Like, we neutral. You know what I'm saying? You ain't my enemy. I ain't your enemy. I'm going to still support you. You going to still support me. We just ain't going to kick it no more. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's really how things should be did. But, obviously in this day and age, I can't compare generations, I can't say that this new generation, they quick to pick up guns and all this type of stuff, because people was getting killed all through my earlier years. So, but things they seem more close to home now. You know what I'm saying? When you hear about younger guys, people younger than me, getting killed or whatever the case may be, like, damn, what was the beef? What was the issue? You never really find out, maybe till later, or never at all. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of unsolved murders out there, and so at the end of the day, obviously I came to y'all with this video because, I mean, again, I got much love for all the friends. I mean, I'm talking about at least a dozen fights with people that I fought with, and it was squashed. But we was young, you know what I mean? But when you older, you expected to know better. So that's why, apologies are in order when you older, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you done did wrong. Hey, man, I was in the wrong, you know what I'm saying? You my kinfolk, you my blood, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? We bigger than this. If we say we gonna do this, this is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And stay the course. So until next video, I just felt like I had to get that off. Plus it was weighing on my heart. I mean, obviously, we all family out here, whether or not we got the same mom and daddy, whatever, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us done gone through similar experiences, whether we want to admit it or not. And it's time for us to just kind of just like dead all that recklessness, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to come to, I see guys building on social media. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm right in there, you know what I mean? I'm like, shit, my boy is posting. Yeah, they getting it going. They got the merch. They got the music. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm right with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if I can tie y'all into any of the projects that I'm doing, I'm most definitely going to reach out. You know what I'm saying? It may seem like a random message when you get it. You know what I'm saying? But just know it's serious when I come through. You know, I'm not going to just, I'm looking at the foreseeable future. You know what I'm saying? And if you expect you to see yourself in it, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to dead a lot of this bullshit that we going through in this conflict that we creating amongst each other. Because it really ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? You know, the only thing serious is that you taking care of your family, your business, you know, and you handling the responsibilities that surround y'all. But until next time, like I said, this is episode 8. I'm about to try to run in and get that episode 9 done. The Nightingale video, the Gospel of a Nightingale, is done. The video we already got it done. It's in edits. I done went ahead and got the Eyes Right Entertainment page set up on Facebook. So if you get the invite, you already know that's me. You know, it's a real thing. I got the merch up on there. I got a guy with an artist, got some merch, you know, going. I see everybody got the merch going. I got a little merch, trying to get some stuff going like that. Just throwing up some throwbacks and stuff, just trying to keep y'all in tune to what I'm doing. I mean, I be quiet sometimes, but then sometimes I be talking, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to shut it off at that time. But yeah, stay tuned, man. Like I said, hit me up with the links, the comments. I mean, I try to stay as active as I can on here. You know, I'm a pretty private person, but the stuff that I'm doing right now is very public. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to be as transparent as I can. I don't want to say one thing, do another. I want to know exactly what it is I'm doing while I'm doing it, and the reason why I'm doing it. You know, so y'all can have full understanding about this process. You know, that's why I go through the steps in the morning. That's why I post my little stuff on my story. That's why I try to keep it going, because I mean, this is a part of who I am. This is a part of what I built myself to be. You know, so until next time, it's your boy Dow. I'm out.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.